Do you think that's rubbish? And Kovalev could have beaten Hopkins at any age?
I light heavyweight. Bernard take the kid strong. Light heavyweight, he would have beat Bernard. And middleweight, that was Bernard's territory. But you know, you have to acknowledge, yes, he was 49. It was his time to give it, you know, package words. It's a hell of a compliment, but you know, it is what it is. It's Sergey.
Did Sergey winning every round, getting a clean sweep, did that even surprise you? Did you think it was going to be this dominant?
I knew we'd win going in, decision or knockout. I thought Bernard would win a few rounds. It's crafty. It's crafty as hell. I thought he'd win a few, but after the second round, the way the jab that Sergey had been going to Bernard's body, I could see it was bothering him. And it got to the point where he really couldn't fire back. He was so he couldn't fire back. And that let me know right there that Bernard was in a world of trouble that night. He couldn't get past the jab. The kid was a lot quicker than he thought he was, stronger than he really truly believed he could be. I knew once he felt his parents said, dang, you guys lied.
So my next, you think he was surprised in the early going, like, wow, this kid is no joke.
Right. I knew once he got dropped the first round, I knew at that point survival mode would take over. You know, Bernard tell you, no, it didn't, but no, he had to regroup and see if he could find another way to break this guy down. And he couldn't, unfortunately, he couldn't. This kid was just that strong. And he knew that. He said, man, this guy's just too strong. And he said it tonight.
Bernard usually, you know, he gives guys the business on the inside. He holds him with one hand, hits him with the other, but he didn't even attempt that stuff. Is that because he was wary of the power?
Well, that, and then we watched a couple times, Sergey hit him on the clinch. And I told him, I said, whatever hand's free, hit this guy. Let him know that you're there. Right. He won't be so quick to fire back on you. You know, listen, pain hurts. Everybody understands pain. And when you're that old, you really understand. It makes you literally, when you're 10 years old, you're in your mother's bathroom, you grab that towel, you put it on your neck, you put that clothespin on it, and you go outside, you jump off that roof. When you get 20 and 30, you say, I'm not jumping off that roof. I'm not breaking my ankle. You get 40 or 50, I'm not jumping off that roof, period, because I can kill myself. So once you say Bernard gets fired with a shot like that, Bernard says, well, I got to find a way to get this guy. So it stopped Bernard from really punching the way on the breaks the way he likes to, on the side when the referee's not at. It made Bernard kind of learn a lot of this guy's power for a lot of things. It kind of stopped Bernard from what he does best.
Right.
Frustrating the fight, the way he wants to.
Now, do you think this will make Sergey a better fighter than ever because he's seen so many tricks in the book now?
I think this fighter, he graduated to another level because when you can fight a guy like Bernard at this age and you stop doing the best, yes, you graduated to another level. So he got education,
right?
And certainly wealthy. You definitely passed it.
People call Andre Ward kind of a young Bernard Hopkins. Why is that not the right comparison?
Because their styles are different. Bernard did those things, but he was still engaged with them. Ward doesn't really engage. Listen, when he fought Rodriguez, the referee had won both sides. You guys both, you know, it was mainly Ward grabbing. You know, he can get mad if he wants, but he was the one. That's what he does. He grabs it. You know, so he's not a young Bernard Hopkins. He has his own style and it works for him, but he can never be compared to Bernard.
I heard you say recently to another reporter that you always said he would knock Ward out. Now people won't think you're so crazy for saying that.
Well, they might still think that. If the fight's ever signed, they'll say it. Because, like I said, this kid, yes, Bernard, yes, anybody's fight. This kid has his power so unreal. You look at him, so this guy can't punch. When you finish fighting him, you say, damn, this guy can punch. It's just amazing the power that he possesses.
Right.
I don't think once Ward is hit, he's going to want to engage at all with that.
So where would you rate Sergey now, pound for pound?
Because of his just willingness to fight the way he does, I'd make him number one. Because no one else in the division and no one else in boxing, especially north of 154, he'll fight anybody. He'll fight anybody. He's willing. That's his style. He's a crowd-pleasing fighter. You can get Floyd, he can get him on, but he's been there for a while and he's not fighting the way he wants to. He's scared, older, not so scary, but more, not scary, but more, not willing to engage. The fights now, people saying they're terrible. Ward's on the shelf for a while. He can't become number one. He's been on the shelf for a while. So you put Sergey up in that group.
John, you said he's really got that special power, but there's been a lot of fighters with great power, but they aren't as good as Sergey. What separates him other than the power to make him a truly elite fighter?
The athleticism, the willing to engage if he has to. He has has a good chin. But it's special because he's willing to fight the best, and now they have to come to him. And you know, he called out Stevenson. He wanted Stevenson to fight what was supposed to happen. He just never happened, for whatever reason. Sergey's special because he's a fan-friendly fighter. But he learned all aspects of the game. His defense. He's better. When I first got him, he was just like I said, one-dimensional. He was aiming for your head, and that's all they saw. Now he's a body puncher. Now he has better defense. Now he's able to feign his way in, besides jabbing his way in. So he's becoming an all-around fighter. If he wasn't that good, he wouldn't be able to beat Bernard tonight. Bernard was in the street, but he has improved tremendous.
Thanks for your time, John. One question, John.
Yes, sir.
Given how strong Sergey is, do you think he'll remain at light heavyweight his entire career?
He makes it fairly easy. For this fight here, with 4 weeks to go, he was like 179. So he makes it fairly easy.
What does he start camp at?
Mid-80s. He doesn't get big.
But do you think maybe if he unified all the titles, there was nothing else to do, you think he might ever move up to cruiserweight?
If he got hungry enough, I think he would. We'll see.
As far as who you would want Sergey Kovalev to fight next, now right now he's a unified champion. As far as boxing is concerned, there's only one more belt that he would have to capture. As far as him to be historic as capturing, as being an undisputed champion, is outside of Adonis Stevenson. Now, I'm honest, and we all know Adonis Stevenson double. Simple as that. So, if there's a fighter that you would want to be next, who would it be? And I'm talking about as far as your personal opinion.
I'd want Ward, honestly, because he's the most valuable name out there. People put him on that pedestal. And listen, like I said, he deserved it at 68. I think he needs to move to 75, and he started out in his career as an amateur, a light heavyweight, on the gold medal. Why not? Now he went down to fight smaller men. Come on back up and fight your natural way.
Andre Ward has already shown that he has no interest in going to 175 pounds.
Yeah.
So, is Sergey comfortable in making 170 as far as a catch weight?
No, listen. Ward needs to come to 175. There's no catch weight. Fight me at 175. No, there's no
trainers.
There's no catch weight for this guy.
So in words of Miguel Cotto, now in my opinion, I'm gonna say it once again.
Okay.
Sergey Kovalev is A side.
Okay.
Do you believe that Andre Ward is B side as far as coming up to fight? As far as when it comes to negotiations of a fight,
he is now. The fact that due to his inactivity, due to the fact that he hasn't really fought anybody at 68 in a while, he is the B side fighter. Sergey has 3 belts now, and he's cleaned the division out. He's going to fight anybody. He is the A-side fighter. There was a time when Ward could have probably negotiated and asked for things. Now he's not in that position. He's the B-side, and if he wants to, will he fight Sergey? Maybe one day he might, but right now I don't see that happening because he's calling out Triple G, Chavez. Those guys are small guys. Fight somebody bigger. Fight somebody more your weight. Prove yourself. They put you as number 2, pound per pound, number 3. Retain that position. Prove it. Fight somebody. Fight this guy. He's hot. He's a hot commodity right now. Fight. You're gonna make money with Sergey. You're gonna make money, and that's what the game's all about. Beating the best and making money at it. And that's where he's at now. If he doesn't do that, if he can't fight a guy like Sergey, then he's not proving himself worthy to the fans of the position that he has. He's earned it. Don't get me wrong. But now he needs to retain that and fight somebody who there's a risk of him losing to. He's not fighting Triple D. He's too big for Triple G. He probably would have out of muscle Triple G.
Okay, final question.
Okay.
What is your thoughts on Adonis Stevenson? Now, as far as I'm concerned, I have a large fan base. I'm not the 2-mile horn, but a lot of fans feel that Adonis Stevenson is straight scared of Sergey Kovalev. Now, I need to know your pure intentions as far as, do you feel that the fight with Adonis Stevenson will ever happen?
Wow. You know what? At this stage of his career, I can't say because I don't know what his position with Al Heyman is, what they're trying to do. Al has his own agenda. I would like to say that the fight would happen. The rumor is that John Pascal, used to beat the crap out of him in sparring session. They may fight in April. So he fights John Pascal.
If I'm correct, in Montreal Belson.
Okay, so guess what? He may not get past that fight. unfortunately. But really, I'd like to see him fight Sergey. I'd like to see him fight Sergey in 2015 if it could happen. It's a fight for the fans. Two strong punchers fighting each other. You know, yeah, it's gonna make for a very exciting fight, a very interesting fight. Will it happen? I don't know. I can't. I'm not inside Adonis' brain, so I really can't speak for him. I know that everyone says he's ducking Sergey. I would just hope that in 2015, that's the fight that needs to be made, and hopefully, he'll either beat Pascal and then fight Sergey, or forego Pascal and fight Sergey.
No, David, I'm stealing you.
Good big win. Good big win tonight.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Is the team always going to keep a no catch weight policy for every fighter?
Why not? Listen, why didn't it catch weight? If I'm the best at my weight, and you want to fight me, come up and fight me. It's only 68 and 75, only 7 pounds away. Come on up and fight me. Don't that catch weight, that's crap. Sugar Ray Leonard, they didn't do that. Sugar Ray Robinson, they didn't do that. When he fought for light heavyweight title, he did 75. He didn't say, ask me, come on and meet me halfway. These guys, they all want these catch weights. That's not good for boxing. If you say you're good and you want to move up, when I went from junior middleweight into middleweight, I didn't ask Reggie Johnson to let me to 157. The limit was 160. I gave my belt up. I fought him at 160, and I beat him. There was no catch weight. These guys, they want these catch weights. If you're the best, quit acting like a B and going up there and fight the guy. Quit hiding behind this catch weight thing. It's not good for boxing. Okay.